able to leave town now.
Dallas and Alec.
Pretty sure there's an ambush here. So, any way to sort of get around that so we don't end up going into the worst of it?
Smells like blood and death. I wonder what I've stumbled upon. Seems someone's been digging rather hastily.
Beastmaster attack first. We're losing the initiative game already. Maybe not. It could be that he automatically attacked here first. Two pretty straightforward fighters and their Beastmaster. If I go there, I'm pretty sure I'm safe from the beasts. So, Mr. Undead, you're my only worry. Well, I can easily disable him and do something else of interest. I'll put the uncanny evasion on just because I'm not sure if I can, if the dark creatures can attack me or not. Right, they're harmless. Could blind him. Right, at least this way he's not that big of a bother to me. Rage or not, you can't actually do anything. That was it. Where's your big attack? Let's not do anything. I'm probably petrify their asses. Will buy me enough time to recharge my water spells. I suppose I can also use the skin craft, just remove the cooldowns. The thing is, I can't trivially restore the source point yet, so I don't want to use that. Unless it's a actually meaningful choice. Here it's just a convenience. I will use fire attacks in the next turn. It's an okay armor, not a particularly good one though.
Puss-crusted rat! Snake called round a pile of filth! My apprentice! I want his head in my hands! I want his head! Bring it to me! Bring it to me! Head of the dog, Garvin! Garvin!
Yeah, Garvin is the guy who we can feed the poison stew to.
Spoiled that green milk like a stinking egg. His hands will he'll got the business, same as he did me. Rat, pig, dog. Find him, feel his heart, squeeze it dry, squeeze it dead. Bring the head, bring the head.
Right, and I think we basically have to separate him from the room so we can murder him.
This must be Garvin's mentor. Buried in a shallow grave, poor fellow.
I better not waste the tasty meat. No point staring at the XP graph here. You can see it at the lower level too, I guess, but I never really pay attention to it. Long way to go anyway. Which troll is it? Grok the troll. We might as well talk with the trolls too. Any close by waypoints? Well, it's not that far. This is the one that doesn't really ask anything in exchange, no? This is the more dangerous one, definitely the more dangerous one.
If you have to think, why not think big? Back off, pigeon!
The enormous...
Didn't hear me the first time, parrot?
He smiles a jagged and...
We'll see. You want to cross my bridge? Well, I killed them, mind you. They hadn't tongues to... A troll must stand by his principles. Look at this. No
He kicks the edge of the...
I'm the only... These days, everything is in decline.
He rubs his leathery...
Sure. And I don't want to hear any whiny little baby noises about...
His eyes narrow to glinting.
The competition. A little mag... He took over the other bridge across. And he's too cheap. That's a little non-committal.
Grog drags a...
There.
So first do that job, then kill the other troll too. I need to learn the special rules of these trolls. What exactly is their weakness? It should be fairly obvious though. What is that? Possessed clerics. They're level 10, so they're definitely level appropriate opponents. Actually below that. Wait.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
And don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed?
Tainted stew.
I'm alright, as long as you don't think about
Any void tainted void tainted fish and meaty stew. Meaty stew is in the Lady Vengeance. As the little boy returned. You have my tormented soul.
You're back! Good to see you again. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I?
Anything new we can choose? High quality essence of some sort seems like a reasonable thing. I'm not sure I want more tormented souls. I mean, we have plenty. Anything interesting? Spellfront. Tormented Soul is a fairly easy or safe bet, let's put it that way. Can we make anything else out of it besides the soulmate? Probably yes. But we can make curse out of it. As in the curse scroll. That's not a horrible thing at all. High quality life is probably another good one. Most of these are just basically terrible though. Oil blob is high quality life. Like supernova, tornado. Yeah, I think I'll take another tormented soul, thanks. We have a couple of
Sure
uses
thing.
for them.
I'll start hunting.
Just give me my middies too. Do we have any kind of traders here? I think not yet. They'll return here later on though. We should be able to get the necessary fish from the fishery. We're lucky, we don't even have to go inside. It has to be void tainted though. I don't think poison is gonna cut it.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as you don't too much. You're safe among friends.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects.
A floorboard
What are you doing, Elf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? I'm no elf. Don't you call me that. 7 prisoners. My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right. No rest. No rest until the killer is found. What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate. I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor. The cook? So it was an elf all this time. Perhaps the Magisters were...
The elf's face falls.
And did you tell the Magisters? Did you take the credit for solving the disappearances? You know what difference it makes. I had hoped... No matter.
Not for the belly.
Taking the credit for solving this never really achieved anything really useful. Ew! Is it Garvin? Yeah, return with proof of Garvin's death.
Ah, fine. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
It smells truly divine.
Garvin tastes the stew. His eyes go.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't feel so well. Oh, my stomach.
Oh, heavens!
Go away.
Leave me!
What was in that stew you gave? I swear if I could. If I weren't.
Here on business. Business from his old mentor, the one he killed.
Odds. I haven't the... Oh. The old man was a fraud. Always hinting that he had an amazing stash hidden away somewhere. But you know what I found when I tasted his flesh? Nothing.
His intestines threaten you both with a high squeal.
You had to push me, didn't you? This is gonna be messy.
Seriously? You're picking a fight with me. Fine. Probably blind him with the whip alone. So poison too. Why is everyone hostile toward me though? They're not part of the fight technically yet though. We'll see how things go after the fight is done. Pretty sure he's dead, even if I don't do anything. Poison and burning at this point does enough damage to kill him. And they're neutral again. Well, we might go and report the results of this.
Her munificence in her capacity hereby may count. Hail to the hammer. Startled, the guard leaps.
Shouldn't surprise me like that. Oh, I could have slashed your neck clean open. Rustling leaves no longer remind me. Have you ever faced a void woken? Then you count your.
She remains.
Is there more, elf? Speak up.
Be able to learn warfare skills. Right. Moving on. It's the ambush way. Not sure we're gonna get anything out of this, but at the same time it doesn't really matter. If we hadn't done this, we wouldn't have got anything out of it either, so hopefully this leads to something decent.
Where is his head? Where is his heart? Speak! Dead. Rot, take him. Buzzards use him for a latrine. His head. I want to look into his eyes. My boy.
He takes the head in his hands and gazes into its lifeless eyes. He tends.
May maggots bugger you for all time, my dear boy. You. Get that map of yours on hand. I've got a little something for you. Garvin took nearly everything. I feel the pull of the hall.
7,000 experience points and a secret treasure. Might as well go there now. Also eat the extra party parts. Raider's leg.
He was killed quite mercilessly by
Oh shit.
A painful death.
I've been there before, so the way should be relatively safe. Yeah, except I have to go past the goddamn troll to get there. Can't bypass it that easily. And could I sneak past? I don't particularly want to try it. That I'm not ready to fight the troll. We'll either have to use some necromancy bullshit to get rid of him, or wait. No, it's a. Is it? It might be a scoundrel ability or polymorph. You switch hit points. Sabine had the ability to do it, and Sabine was scoundrel and polymorph user, so it's one or the other. I'm hoping even a single item that would be level appropriate, hopefully of the strength variety, so it has a lot of physical armor. I do want wands too at this point. As nice as this hammer is, it sort of sucks. I always have to throw spells. At the same time, I do have the ability to get rid of cooldowns now, so that's a big plus for us.
I've spotted something.
Less need to have the wands constantly at damage. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Healing ritual. Wave of healing. Okay, this is especially good against undead. Doesn't cost much. We can reduce the cost to 1 if we stand in water. Travels to nearby targets. Medium earth resistance. And hopefully I don't have the lore master to even identify this. Excellent. Still, where are we? Right, I think if we go a little... I was about to say if we go a little bit to the north we might get a waypoint, which we will, but I don't want to do that. It's I think there's a lot of fighting there. At the same time, I might be able to survive it. Be convenient if I could. Right, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of massive monstrosity to the north, but there's no need to fight it. Bears, maybe. Mummy. Right, no need to fight those either. Right, this is some sort of a huge monstrosity, probably level 15. And it'll summon allies if we go there, so definitely a big no-no. Pretty sure the bears don't give a crap as long as we don't start anything. North there's the Burning Witch, which is impossible at this stage. Ooh, we did get the waypoint, that's what I wanted. We got a new pair of something, boots. Look to be a similar type to this, so finesse boots. These boots are terrible, so I would certainly not oppose to getting a better pair.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
noblemen for insubordination.
How expensive is it? Not that expensive. It is better in physical and magical armor. Has fire resistance, sneaking and hit point bonuses, and favorable wind. Yep, I'm okay with this.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Level 13. We could switch runes here.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Some natural fire resistance from gear and maybe potion use. We might be able to take on the fire witch. I don't want to even try it now though, there's no particular hurry with that.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
We could replace the restoration with the healing wave. Because we almost always heal ourselves through potions. It's much more effective and costs the same, has no cooldown. So the restoration is more or less a little bit of a bonus or offensive ability. Healing wave ritual would be much more powerful as an offensive spell. So if we're gonna go that way, why not go with the better spell? Also, crippling blow would work, but this is all physical and I don't really have much of a use for it at the moment. No harm in having it, I suppose, but still.
How you holding up?
Right, the southwestern area, we need to clear that. I think there was a genie lamp there. Some void woken near the beach. There's a lot of mind control people, like a ton of them. Then some void woken insects. This is an ambush fight though. I do recall that. It's like one super powerful void woken and like a half a dozen support void wokens. No, frogs. Probably. Yeah, I might have a little bit of a vague memory about what the hell they have here. But something along those lines. Electricity was very effective here, at least against the void woken. That's also something I recall. And that's not my strong point. We do have the grenade, so we might be able to stun him. I will see. It depends on their levels, really. What I want is air resistance. I think it's that jelly room. I have a 15% resistance potion, but that's not gonna cut it. While we're at it, we might do some additional ones. I want 2 more. I want 2 50% potions. Might as well do this with other elements. I think we have enough fire resistance, but because we've gotten those as rewards. Might have 1 poison resistance, but I don't think we have earth. I think I have water, thanks to the fight against the dragon. But don't see any earth. I have earth. No understanding if are we gonna need these now specifically or not, but I want to be prepared. Okay, let's see what you've got. He's lost a ring.
A fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new...
You see,
I've gone and thrown me wedding ring in the... I was casting a line and I cast me bloody wedding ring instead.
he contrived.
The wife's got a sentimental attachment. Maybe she cut his... Nah, I'm joshing ya. Scammed it off a drunken elf and... I could do that. I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, like as not, going in... Just a hint. I wouldn't do the dirt or anything. But it's good for the ego. Keeps the wife on her toes too. I'm not asking you to...
So how bad is it?
I've spotted something.
Yeah, we don't want... I can't electrify this amount of water. I don't think we want to go there. I'd like to start any kind of fight with from an elevated position. There's also water barrels all over the place. I doubt that's a coincidence.
Wait, to arms!
Right, half a dozen enemies, big baddie and support. Slippery voidlings. Water air resistance, earth fire weakness. And they're arrow third users. And the big guy. Massive magic shielding. Air weakness, earth weakness, fire water doesn't really work, poison doesn't work. Also walk it off, so status effects don't work on me. It has huge more perseverance. So every time we use a status effect on it, it'll bounce back big time. Also uses air damage mostly. A massive amount of physical damage to do. I think we should start by clearing the little shits, but I'm not sure if I have the capability of doing that. Right. This is troublesome. Because I'm not particularly good against any of these, I guess. Still gotta do something. Weakness to fire and earth. Suits me just fine. Void Glide. Bullshit teleportation ability. They're basically archers. He's the bigger problem. His physical damage attacks are substantially effective. I need to resist the air damage they'll likely do. That way I can ignore them while I focus on him. But I can't do physical damage with this spell setup. What are you weak against? Yeah, electricity weakness. Larger electricity weakness. Water works a little bit. I really can't do all that much. Wrong type of spells. Poison at least works, but he barely took any damage out of that. It's gonna be nightmare to try to deal with him. Might be better to just load and try with a different type of spell selection. I mean, they're very weak to physical. But if I did necromancy, used craft skin, I could probably at least kill some of them. The little shits are vulnerable to the status effects though. But it still doesn't change that I can't do all that much with the Deep Dweller. People slow him down a little bit. He moves through teleportation, so I don't think that'll work. Not work now. I guess it has a fairly lengthy cooldown or something. This is also cursed eyes now, so that might work in my favor. It's not much, but we're getting the... They're lowering his shield to the point where I might be actually able to do something to him, so... We need more water. Or ice, rather. Things have still gone fairly well, I'd say. I only need to push him back a little bit, then I can start sort of alternating different type of attacks on him. I'll also lose my resistances after this turn, so... We are a bit pressed. Two points. We don't have to achieve much, just keep him a little bit under control. Still, air and water spells both should be very cheap for me. Miss, 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 miss. Right, need to do something about him again. To do something about him every goddamn turn. Chill, 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 frozen. Right, a single cold attack should keep him still for a turn. Right, now we need to focus on killing these sons of bitches. One of them is operational, everyone else is done for. This is a very good surface for us, so I don't particularly want to move. That said, you might want to consider getting rid of the cooldowns. We're getting new abilities slowly, but I'm not sure if it's fast enough. We also have the option of going to the higher elevation to the right. I'm not sure if it'll really be to my benefit. This turn decides quite a bit. Skin grafts. Want water. I want cold. Ah yeah, he recovered some of his magical shielding. Well, that can't be helped really. I need someone to die. But I'm not too worried about these guys. I mean, I can restore my magic shield, I can restore the uncanny evasion too, if that becomes necessary. It doesn't become necessary yet. But the status effects are a problem. I'm gonna do uncanny dodge, uncanny evasion. I'm going to let them attack me. quite a little bit of time. Another kill, couple of assholes petrified. I need to do something about you. Ah, you're petrified too. One knockdown, okay, we can put some pressure on him then. A lot of abilities are gonna come out of cooldown on next turn. Alright, things are looking very, very good. He didn't recover his shields either. So very, very, very good. Right, this is a perfect chance to do a lethal amount of damage to him. I might not be able to kill him exactly, but I should be getting very close. Yeah, it did its job. I can hold my shields up, I think. Oh, I got a critical hit. I can barely maintain my shields, but I can maintain them for part. Still very, very close, because I did lose the shield. I could have easily been stunned. Another kill. I can kill or suppress his ass. Air and earth weakness. I would actually prefer if you would come from there and play with your friends here. That way I can hit all of you with the same spells. I think we got this. Two minor threats anymore. I can restore my magic armor to some extent through the spell and the shield recovery. One remains. Who got his ass frozen? Sure, I want to pick up the raw giblets. can always send them to the ship though. That sense doesn't really matter. Cursed electrified steam lasts forever. 3 turns to be exact, so not exactly ever. But for a ridiculously long time anyway. Whirlwind. More physically oriented leggings. More or less the same though, not a major difference. Void-tainted sailfish. Can't even move. Weighs 100 goddamn pounds. Unless I have a good reason to pick this up, I'm not picking it up. High quality water essence. Right. What exactly was the ring that I picked up? It's irrelevant.
A horrified fisherman stares at the...
That was... If the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach. You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled!
He slips the ring onto his finger, where it
5000
dangles
XP.
loose.
Yeah, that's
I feel
fine.
better already.
With a new confidence.
Okay, not bad. But a very lengthy fight against an opponent that is probably 2 levels below us. So this is what happens when the ability selection is poor selection against the enemy we're fighting. Just unnecessary lengthy battles.